So to me, art is my way of making sense of the world, my way of connecting with the world. It's like a portal. So I can either access myself, my own feelings, especially subconscious ones, or through engaging with and experiencing other people's work. I think just like from a young age, I've been confronted with a lot of strong emotions that I never knew how to deal with. Making art has been very like purifying and cleansing. Like I feel like I just get to put it all out there and make sense of it. So I'm imagining like writing a text or making a drawing, and I just get to like cleanse myself of that like feeling or emotion. And I think especially when I started, a lot of my art came from pain and from suffering and like more negative feelings. When nothing else worked, like, you know, journaling didn't help, yoga didn't help, meditating didn't help, walks didn't help, and music was like the last thing for me to resort to. And I found like such a beautiful, safe space for myself in music. Finally found a way to just let out all of these depressive, these sad, deep sad emotions and sounds. And I've now also started including other emotions, I suppose. You know how you can feel so much love and like compassion and like adoration for people or like animals? Like when you see a cute little puppy, you're like, oh my god, like how could anyone ever hurt you? I suddenly had that moment with myself and I'm like, oh my god, like this body of mine is so beautiful, and like how could I ever like have been so horrible to it? It just feels so like connected, and like I just finally like found my buddy within myself, feeling myself, being in my own world. And now over the years I've really realized how much my artistic practice has been about seeking clarity, like not knowing yourself is really hard, man. I like feel so much relief getting older, then I actually like I'm beginning to understand my purpose. I just think it's so crazy to be a human in this world and just have this whole like human experience. It's so strange, it's so funny, it's so beautiful, and it's so tragic, and there are just so many questions. I kind of separated into like two categories. So one is like questions about the self. I'm trying to understand myself in relation to the world. Like, what is my role here? What is my purpose here? Why do I like the things that I like? Why do I dislike the things that I like? Why am I feeling good sometimes and sometimes I feel really bad? Other questions are just about everything that's outside of me. Why do our buildings look like this? Why do we have roads? Why do we have cars? Look at the
Guys, I don't even know how to do guitar. I'm like,
Sorry.
What color is my eye? Wow, like this image is so sharp. I also have like shit in my eye. Staying on the topic of exploration, I am really excited to introduce you to today's sponsor, Cheeks. Cheeks is a sexual wellness platform that offers educational as well as erotic content in form of videos, audios, and workshops. They also have their Pleasure Academy, which is honestly the sex ed that we've all been looking for. So they have articles, which I've been really enjoying, podcasts and tutorials. I think they've managed to create an amazing safe space online for anyone to learn more about and explore their own sexual interests and needs, which is why I absolutely recommend them. I also really appreciate the careful curation and handling of the content that is on their platform, which includes diverse representation, is considerate of the needs of all genders, and very importantly, the content is produced fairly and ethically, which we all love and enjoy. So if you're interested, again, I definitely recommend them. You can try Cheeks for free for 7 days with an annual subscription using the code NAY. Thank you so much to Cheeks for working with me. Definitely a dream brand to collab with. The advice I'm often given in the art world is to choose one medium and run with it. In other words, be more categorizable. How ironic, as I fell in love with art because it was the one place I could feel expansive. I refuse to be categorizable for the consumption of others. I refuse to mold my work into a single digestible string. I'm a complex, multifaceted human who will present themselves as such. I believe in abundance and the continuum beyond binaries of how one can present themselves. And this caption, these few sentences have been so liberating to me because for a long time, I always thought, oh, I'm this kind of person, so I am only allowed to do these things. Or a person like me doesn't say what's on their mind, doesn't like express their opinions, or, oh, I'm this kind of person and that's why I can't wear these things. A person like me dresses this way. Just feelings like I had to be a certain way, speak a certain way, dress a certain way. I just had all of these like narratives about myself in my head, and I was really just like caging myself in. This text has just allowed me to let go and dissolve those narratives, and that was kind of like my first introduction into like this idea of expansiveness. Just that we can be anything at any given day. I can be anything, I can wear anything, I can do anything. I can do everything I've always wanted to that I thought I wasn't allowed to do. And I think that like inspires my next kind of thought or learning I've had in this lifetime is that freeing yourself helps to free other people. found community through making art, through putting myself out there, through my videos, because I've put myself and my voice out there for others to find, and others have found me. It's just so great because especially when you make things that are very authentic and true to yourself, it will attract people who feel similarly or who resonate with your way of being or your feelings, or your interests. Also, like, because I've been able to live off of making videos and things, that allowed me to even move here. I'm only realizing now, after a while being here, how much the city has impacted me and influenced me and changed me in the best ways. I really feel like I am the best version of myself right now. I just found that the people and the friends that I've found here have had a broader bandwidth with which to see me and to understand me. Like, I don't have to put myself into a mold or a box anymore. I can just be me, and I can show up however I want and live this expansive life. And I've just like felt fuller and more confident, and I'm really starting to learn how to trust my own voice and take myself seriously as an artist and as a human. Like, I deserve a seat at the table. I don't know why I thought I didn't in the past. Yeah, I just feel very grateful and inspired. That's interesting. I always thought I would get more tired after a while. You know, you've made everything you wanted to make, you've said everything you want to say, but I feel the opposite. Like, I feel like now I'm really, as I said, coming into my own, and I feel like I've like been able to like release a lot of shackles and a lot of limiting beliefs, and I feel freer than ever to finally like tap into this rich source and I feel like I really am my own muse. To just like keep exploring that. I feel like there's so much more left. Art has just had a much bigger impact on my life than I thought it ever would be. I mean, it's always been my life, and I did decide to choose to follow it no matter what a few years ago, and I'm really glad I did. Hard to believe where just like doing these little things that we think are so meaningless and putting our art out there and our voice out there to all of the incredible places it's taken me. Learning how to like reclaim myself as my home and make it feel comfortable, like learning how to make life feel good and making a beautiful life here and now and not escaping into the future or into the past. So soft.
Did you touch them? Oh. Okay.
And yeah, I hope to just move through the world feeling lighter and to collaborate and tell interesting new stories and narratives and use art to manifest beautiful ideas and realities. Well, thank you all so much for watching and hanging out with me. I feel like it's been a lot of yapping. It's been a lot of just like, I don't know if any of this stuff makes sense. Editing, Nay, she will take care of this. But yeah, let me know what you've been working on. Let me know something you've done recently that you thought you weren't able to do, and something that you thought you weren't capable of doing and you did it. Let me know. I would really love to hear that. And yeah. So take care. And talk to you soon. Mwah. Bye-bye. Okay, I feel...
$274.
Look at the sky. Oh, it's so beautiful. I was like hypnotized. I just feel so like free on this bridge. It's so like endless.
Beautiful.
This is like blue hour, right? I'm just thinking because the whites are so blue. I should just keep fucking forgetting you're colorblind. I just forgot how it felt. Like I woke up today and I just felt happy and I'm like, why am I happy? And it's like, oh, it's just the sun, and like spring.
That's really all it is. It's kind of simple.
Yeah. Possibilities are endless. I think that's how this moment feels right now. Do you have anything else?
I'm like running on 4 hours of sleep. I like need to like
Oh yeah.
and like not cooking much enough.